Welcome to a special moment in the college football calendar, the SEC Championship Game, the original conference championship game with a long history of classic moments and legendary performances. Supremacy in the SEC at stake here. It's the South Carolina Gamecocks against the LSU Tigers. Great to have Holly Rowe join us reporting from the sidelines. Holly?
Thank you, guys. I have checked in with the Tigers head coach here pregame. His message to his team was, this is much more than just a top 15 matchup. He understands that whoever wins this game has a chance to shape the playoff bracket. And while they don't want to keep their eyes on that big prize and take it one play at a time, he wants his team to know what's on the line here today. Back to you.
All right, thanks, Holly. Good stuff. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So the LSU Tigers offense comes onto the field for the first time today. What a special season with this group so far. To navigate through this conference schedule without a single stumble, to be undefeated at this stage. Now, can they get the important job done and win the conference trophy? Look out, he's got space ahead. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. Game moves it to the 35, first down again. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Some pre-snap movement, back in motion. He's running out of time here. He's hit as he throws it, and the pass is incomplete.
This is exactly what this defense wanted to do, was get this quarterback off of his spot. And here he's got to escape to the right side of the field, and now he's on the run, and he is just not...
Makes the catch and has space. They make the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Gonna run it. It's Durham. He's got a crease. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. First down from the 15. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a second and short. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. On the move now. No stopping him on that one. Touchdown, LSU. You can't have a better start than that in a championship game. Right out of the gate, Joe, executing beautifully, and they draw first blood with that long drive.
Chris, it's goal number 1 for your offense, to go out there, establish a rhythm, but try to get that first score of the game. That's exactly what they're able to do. Here's what I loved about it was the execution. Quarterback played well, offensive line played well, right down the field. What great rhythm they established here on the first drive.
So the South Carolina Gamecocks offense out there for their first possession. Some of the impact players we expect to step up today. Look, their teams are in position to win a conference championship, Joel. It's time for these guys to perform.
Chris, the reality is that if you performed really well during the course of the year, you're also a leader. So it's not just what you can do from a production standpoint, but when you get into a championship environment, how do you lead? What are the things that you do and say that elevates the play of your teammates around you?
The completion sets them up just a yard for the marker here on second down. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Back to throw. It's Sellers. Lets it fly to the wideout. The junior quarterback fortunate to avoid the turnover there. After the incompletion, they'll come to the line with 3rd and 1. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Moves out of the pocket. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack. The Gamecocks will send the punt team onto the field. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain in return. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 39. The last drive, the ground game, was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
This this is a really poor decision. You've got to manage the game as a quarterback, make your offense right. Here, it's the first play of the drive, and as soon as you break contain and you're outside of the pocket, you cannot take a sack. That ball has got to be thrown.
Got a man. Catch made. Big play. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop it. Touchdown, LSU. A huge connection for a touchdown shows the explosiveness of this offense. A lightning strike for 6 points.
I mean, Chris, that was some impressive throw right there. That is a big-time throw. That next-level scout, he's going to be impressed with what he saw right there. Anticipation, driving the football into that open area. Whoa, I tell you what, this guy is playing some ball.
In the first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Clark. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. They get just 2 yards on the pass play. Now it's 2nd down and 8 coming up. He stopped just short of that first down marker. Inches away from it. Crucial 3rd down play coming up. Scanning the field, it's Sellers. Catch made on the out route. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. They continue to feed their reliable wide receiver. Joe, he told us he came to this program to play for a championship, and he's got his opportunity here.
This has just been such a tremendous fit. You come in here, obviously this program wanted to target the wide receiver position and bring someone in to solidify the outside. Meanwhile, he wanted to come in and compete for a championship, get more opportunities and more targets. All of those things have happened.
First down, looking to throw the football. It's an out route, the catch made. He goes out of bounds. The game moves it across the 40. 2nd down play coming up. Using his legs, it's Clark. And the Gamecocks pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. Collective drive in the making, a first down at their own 42. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain. The back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. Pulls it in. It's Tuggle. He stopped right at the line. That's sure tackling. Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. They'll give it to the running back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. The Gamecocks will line up to punt it away. Looking to flip the field here. This is an absolute boomer of a punt. And the punt will land in the end zone for a touchback. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? Here comes the handoff. Nowhere to run up the middle.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. They'll try the ground game here. Got an opening here. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
It's the 2-minute timeout. We've got a blowout developing here.
Well, the key to 3rd down success is being good on 1st down. And here the defense does a great job on 1st down of bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
And the pass is incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, and here comes a late flag. The offense gets a fresh set of downs after the PI. We'll see if the defense can regroup. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Dropping back. It's Levitt. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Football comes out. Oh, and they pick it up. It's still a live ball.
Well, Chris, sometimes you just get a fortunate bounce, and right here, that bounce for the offense was tremendous, but also credit the hustle of the other players. They're trying to get blocks, and they're in the area so they can recover that fumble.
They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. The Tigers are in the red zone. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around. The Gamecocks will spend the first of their 3 timeouts. Frustrating to spend that timeout after giving up first down yardage. Touchdown, Tigers! This offense really clicking.
That's exactly what you want to do on offense here. You've got the lead, and then you've got a short field. Put the pedal down. Get in the end zone, and now they're able to do that. This offense is in a great rhythm. That needs to continue the rest of the day.
He'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. This has been a rough first half. They'll have to regroup at intermission. But in the meantime, let's see if they can get some momentum going. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. And looking to throw now on first down. Catch made on the out route. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. The Gamecocks looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Yeah, I love the timing here of this out route. Chris, this ball has got to be thrown before the wide receiver breaks. The quarterback understands that, and that's what he sees. It's also imperative that he knows that he's got off coverage from that corner. That corner needs to have what's called deep responsibility. If he does, it's considered free access, and all you need to do is throw that ball on time, which he does for the completion. Just not quite on the same page. There are some days you get to the park and it's just not working, and this is just an incompletion that I can't explain.
Looking downfield, it's Sellers. That's caught. It's Clark. He's brought down after a short gain that's not going to be first down yardage. And he'll drop back here on third down. A deep shot to the right. He grabs it inside the 20. Timeout called by South Carolina. That's their second. They still have one more in their pocket the rest of the half. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Looking to the end zone. Oh, that one's picked off. Could take it all the way. Oh, he's bringing it back. And he steps out of bounds after a great return. What a pick. Sets up the offense in great position. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. Grab down the middle. It's Harris. And now LSU will spend their first timeout. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. Second down, we're going to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Harris. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. Just time enough for 1 more play in the half. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. The sure hands. It's Brown. Now the Tigers will spend their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got remaining here in the first half. So with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. That miss leaves us with a 21-point game. The Meadows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Tigers will kick it deep to begin the second half. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. And the returner is brought down. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. Sees an opening. They bring him down, but a solid run there by the sophomore. It's a first and 10 play coming up for the offense.
That is way too easy. This this defense has got to adjust on first down. You've got to get up there and stop the run. If you can just hand the football off on first down and get first downs, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
The gain moves the ball to the 34. The Gamecocks come up to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on first.
To throw, it's Sellers. Receiver makes the catch. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
That is such an important conversion to keep your offense on the field. They're trying to execute this comeback here in the second half. They need points. They need it in a hurry. It's a good job of moving the chains on third.
He's got space. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28. Still looking for that elusive touchdown, but finally this offense is moving. First down and 10.
Beautiful design here, getting the ball to a player that you want.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. Second down coming up now. Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. Looking to throw again. Looking to set up a screen pass here. 7-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 3.
To defend the screen well, the defense, you've got to recognize what's going on right away. I thought that their recognition was just a touch slow, but credit them in the pursuit and getting back on track and making this tackle before the running back can get a first down.
Caught near the sticks. It's Harbor. He make the stop, but that moves the football to the 16. It'll be first down. And the Gamecocks come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Bringing pressure. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack. So after the incompletion, it's second down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage. Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. To throw, it's Sellers. Coming after him. Oh, they've got him for a sack. That'll bring up 4th down. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. And he's made it from 50 yards out, showing off the deep range. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
What a weapon he is to roll out there and hit this massive bomb. I tell you, as a quarterback, that is just such a relief knowing that you don't have to get that ball inside of the 30-yard line for field goal range. All you've got to do is get it close to the 40, and you can trot your guy out there for a kick.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Grab down the middle. It's Brown. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. 4-yard gain makes it second down and 6 now. And he drops back in the gun. Caught over the middle. It's Wilson. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. A new set of downs after that completion. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Grab behind the line. It's Wilson. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, we knew this offense was going to attack on the edges and on the perimeter. And we knew that the defense would have to tackle in space. They're doing that great on this play. And now the offense is behind the chains.
Oh, the ball's knocked loose. Scooped up with the defense. Break. It's caught, and he's got a lane.
This is something I'm so impressed with by this defense is their ability to attack the football. Not just the ball carrier, but the football itself. And here they jar it loose, and they're able to recover this fumble moving the other direction.
Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, South Carolina.
Right back in this football game. That's a big score here in the third quarter to try to cut into that deficit. And this is a very different feel now with the defense coming on the field. You get a stop, get the ball back for an offense that's created some momentum.
Bringing it out, it's Wilson. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Chris, this is the quarterback's best friend right here. This goes down as a throw and a catch. So it's just stat padding at this point. Beautiful job on the outside. You also have to credit that offensive line. They cut down the edge, and this little pop pass is able to get the edge and get down the field.
They make the stop, and that's going to bring the third quarter to an end. It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. Sitting in pretty good position as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's check out the game stats so far. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Same tailback, another carry. You make the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set up with a first down at the 47. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Looking to pass. It's Levitt. He escapes the pocket. Escapes the pocket. Keeper for the first down and more.
When you talk with quarterbacks, and in particular quarterback coaches, coordinators, play callers, they'll tell you that the mark of a great player at this position is a guy that can pick up 2 to 4 first downs with his...
Makes the diving grab there. That was beautiful. Back-to-back big plays. Defense is reeling. Set up first and goal now. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. They make the tackle, but this running back just continues to churn out the yards. What a game. Solid first down gain sets the ball up close to the goal line. And they finish it off here on second and goal. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Ball spotted at the 5 for this third and goal play. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And again, they stuff him for no gain. Briggs up fourth down. And they will trot out the field goal team here. And that one's straight down the middle. And they add to their lead. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
And the coverage team pens him in and brings him down. Here comes the Gamecocks offense back on the field. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. The Gamecocks looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
Chris, somebody needs to tell this quarterback that there is a P in the RPO. That's clearly a pass read. He gives it to the back, and they're all over it. The defense was swarming.
It's caught. He's breaking free. He's in the clear. Muscles past the defender. Past the 10. Touchdown, Gamecocks. The comeback is on.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Can they find the end zone this time out? Throws to the tight end. He's got it with room to run. Gamecocks will spend the first of their 3 timeouts. They still have 2 more to work with here in the final quarter. Looking to throw. It's Levitt. The pocket breaking down. Timeout called by South Carolina. That's their second. They've got 1 more timeout to use now. First down sack pushes the ball back. Second down coming up. Pressure is coming. He lets it go on the move. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
You're rolling to your right like that as a right-handed quarterback. I love the idea of trying to take a shot down the field. You can see it really well. You've got the momentum, and you can throw it accurately moving that direction, but they're just unable to connect.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down. They'll kick it away here. And he's got it at the 15. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. Looking to throw it on first down. And the pressure's on. And he'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack. 2nd and 10 after the incompletion. Let's see what they can create here now to avoid a 3rd and long. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Grab down the middle. The ball is loose. They scoop up the ball. It's still a live play. Breaks free, and he might be gone. They bring him down, but a heads-up play to scoop up the fumble and make first down yardage. Send the back in motion. First down, looking to throw the ball. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. The conference championship is at stake. Can the offense step up here in the final minutes? Pass not complete.
Well, he's got to put that one behind him and now move forward for this 3rd down. This is really the most important snap thus far of the game. And as a quarterback, you've got to go out there and really execute. So remember, it's about feet, it's about timing, it's about accuracy. Put all those 3 together.
The junior quarterback shows his toughness, keeps this drive moving. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set.
These are the plays that are really hard to design as an offensive coordinator. You just got to trust the quarterback and his training. He's got his eyes down the field, but when he senses that it's not there, he can take off. And then here's the key. A guy that has a nose for the line to gain and can move the chains. This is just good all the way around.
Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. Looking downfield, it's Sellers. On the move now. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. First down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry.
This guy is in complete control right now. He doesn't love what he sees down the field, and he sees an opening for his legs, and he's able to take it. He gets the line to gain, and then he slides and avoids the hit. A++. This quarterback's playing at a very high level.
Movement here from the tight end. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. A crucial 8-yard gain sets up a makeable 3rd and 2. And the Gamecocks will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Cut over the middle. It's Harbor. And the Gamecocks now taking time out. That is their final one. They can no longer stop the clock with the timeout. This could be a dramatic finish, marching toward a tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Trying to create here on the move. Oh, what a grab! They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a 1st and goal. He's looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. Oh, and he's swarmed quickly. It's a sack. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Grab made by the tight end. He'll go down right there. Worked his way for a short gain, but not enough for the first down. Backing up an undefeated regular season with a conference championship. You know the old saying, just control what you can control. This team, Joel, has done all that they can do. They have to wait and see where the committee places them now.
I would anticipate it's one of those top 4 seeds. As an undefeated, they're likely looking at a long layoff and a bye, and the entire question for this coaching staff will be about freshness and rhythm. Can they retain rhythm and get fresh and healthy? That's going to be the challenge moving forward.
That'll wrap up our coverage of this conference championship game. Next stop, the college football playoff. For Joel Klatt and Holly Rowe, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.